I watched BlizzCon today. It's day one of BlizzCon, and it pretty good. Well, actually, wait, no, not really pretty good. I'm kind of disappointed. Only one thing makes me say it's pretty good, and that's that they're bringing the Necromancer to Diablo 3. That is awesome. And they're redoing the original Diablo in Diablo 3 for their 20th anniversary. That is awesome. But most of the rest of it I thought was kind of crap, actually. Um, they announced what was it? Overwatch League. And it's like, oh, wow, that's kind of cool. But I think everybody's like, oh, wow, I can be in an actual league and do this and that and this. No. You're not going to be a professional esports player. You can try, and some people will succeed. There are people that's that good. But, okay, I've been playing Smite. It's a MOBA type game. And I've been playing it for a little over 2 years. And I've played quite a bit. And I'm above average at the game. But if I wanted to go and play against somebody that's a professional player, I get my butt stomped. I know I would. And that's the way most players are in Overwatch. They may, well, not most players, but they may be better than the average player, but when they step into the realm of the professionals, no, they don't even compare. There's just little nuances that you just don't know, or just little small things that come up that you're just like, holy cow, how does this person do it? Well, that person, they practiced what they've been doing, that character or whatever, for probably 40 hours a week, every week. I mean, that's their job. So, and if you're like unless you are a teenager and you're playing video games constantly, you can't do that as an adult. Because you have to work, you have to do things like that. You just don't have time. Um, when I was in college, and like I didn't have a job in college. I didn't have time to play that much time in video games, and other people, it's just like I don't see how they actually can do it. And I actually take it back. I actually watched a documentary about Magic the Gathering players, and this one guy, he was trying to get back because he got runner up in one tournament, and I don't think he played the next year. And the next year, he came back trying to do it, and he dropped out of college for a year and played nothing but Magic, just to try to win the 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 Pro Tour. And I'm like, wow, he put his life on hold for this game, and he didn't. I don't think he won, so he lost. So, and I don't think he continued on, but he was really really good. Like, I'm okay at Magic. That's I'm I'm not good. I'm okay. I have all kinds of cards. I know the strategies, but when you get up into that level of those professional players, and it's just with anything, esports, Magic, basketball, football, they have done it so long that. Sorry, my camera stopped recording for some reason. But like I was saying, like I have a bunch of cards in Magic the Gathering, and I've played for a very long time, but I haven't put the time in to learn all the nuances and all the strategies and all the current decks, and the level of skill that the people that are professional players have is really something I can't comprehend. They know, like, okay, this person is playing this deck. That means the likelihood he has these cards in his deck. Okay, he has played these cards, so he has this many cards left in his deck. So the chances of him drawing this card, I mean, it's crazy when you start. I mean, The things I just named are things I would look for, but they go, okay. I mean, other people, like other strategies, people are like, okay, this is my hand. This is the hand I think they have. This is the hand that they need to beat me. I'm going to play this card to see. I mean, like it's constant, and you're like you're always holding back counters, and you're holding back this and that. But I mean, the same way like in esports or basketball or football or any professional sport, you are. I mean, the skill that these people have is just crazy. I mean, I remember when I was in high school. Oh gosh, what was his name? Um, a guy went to the University of Kentucky, then he went on to the pro players. Um, I do not remember his name now, but they the they basically one of the UK because the UK players were coming around. I think maybe even former UK players were coming around playing against like local teams, and Rex Chapman, I think that was his name, maybe. Um, and so basically, you had former UK University of Kentucky basketball stars, and most of them and I'd seen one of the other games. It was just mainly just the people that played college ball, and the games were okay. I mean, you could tell that the guys that played college ball were better than the the other team, but the scores didn't get like astronomically high. And then with the one that came to my town, Rex Chapman played. I believe that's his name. Um, and you could just see he was so and like in the NBA he wasn't like a top player. He was a good player, but he wasn't like one of the stars. And but the skill that he had was so much. He had so much more. He had the abilities he had. I mean, basically, when he came down the court, he would just go around them, shoot, and score. I mean, it was never a doubt when he got the ball that he was going to score. And you could tell he wasn't. It's like he wasn't even trying. But everybody else, you could tell they're trying really hard, and they just couldn't do anything against him. But yeah, but like I said, but like I'm saying, the Overwatch Pro League, you're going to have some really good players in it, but everybody else seems like, oh, I'm going to be in the Pro League next year. I'm going to be in it. I'm going to be in it. Most likely, no, you're not. I mean, I would love to be able to be a professional esports player, but there's just no possible way that I would have that I can dedicate the time to learn that. And I honestly, I don't care what if it's League of Legends or Smite or whatever game, I would get bored of playing it. I mean, playing a game that much because to become at that level, you really have to dedicate yourself. You have to play it like 40 hours a week, every week, and you're constantly trying to keep your skills up. But that's the thing is I think people play casually and they can beat most players. And they think that they're one of the best players in the world, and then but when they go to a tournament or something and they get their butt handed to them, and they're just like, "Oh, I just couldn't do anything. I had an off day or something." So many times I've seen that in Magic players. I've seen that in anything, sports, just just crazy. The costume contest was pretty good this year for BlizzCon. Um, Normally they have a few like succubuses walk through. I don't. There wasn't one this year. That's really weird. Normally they have like some scantily clad girl walking through. They had some girls that showed a lot of skin. One girl, I'm not even sure how she got up on stage because her costume looked like she had just went to Walmart and bought those like sheets of foam and cut out shapes to make her this. And basically she had big boobs and she walked across stage, and I'm like, is that really the only reason why they put her up there? I mean, the costume looked like it took, I don't know, like a third grader could make it in probably 20 minutes. Like maybe she made it in the cab on the way to BlizzCon or something. It just seems so. I was like, really, this person. I mean, because when if you were going to a Halloween costume party, And it being okay, oh, that's kind of cool. They made their own costume, and this character, I can see it. But when you compared it to everybody else that was on stage, it was like, wow, this person did not even try. But just because of her looks, I think that's the reason why she was able. Like, I have no idea. I don't know what you got to do to actually be able to go on stage and do all that. Maybe it's just they let anybody go across if you like sign up for it or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, the costumes are pretty good. The winner was Garish Hellscream, and the costume was really nice. Um, Check online for the winner of it. It's a really cool costume. But yeah, the singing. Oh gosh, the quartet, the female quartet. I think they should have got second place instead of like fourth or whatever they got. And the person that won is the one that should have won. And the guys that got second place, I think they should have been last, and the rap group should have been third. But yeah, uh, it's kind of funny though. The guy that plays in Silicon Valley was the host of it, and this girl playing a guitar and her boyfriend was singing, and he had a like a I can't remember what type of costume it was, basically like a hoodie with like ears and stuff on it, and he was saying, "Oh yeah, her and her boyfriend who's a plushie, a uh, so and he kept named a few words, and he goes, "What is it?" And the crowd's like furry, and he smiles, goes, "Too many of you knew what that was," or too many of you answered back, and like that was I was like, that's a really good joke, but some of his jokes fell really flat. I thought some of them were pretty good, but the costume contest was good. Singing wasn't that good. The quartet was really good, and the girl that played the guitar, she was really really good. Um, what else was there? Oh, the movies weren't that good this year. I didn't think. Um, Last year they were really really good. This year I was kind of like, they're kind of like. The one that won, I was like, okay, it kind of seems like he didn't finish it. It's like it just ended. But I don't know. But yeah, BlizzCon, it's worth. I think it's worth the money. It's like $30, I think. I had fun. Watched it today. You get to see new things coming out from Blizzard. Uh, Going, I don't know. I might like to go. I might not, because I don't play World of Warcraft anymore. So basically, I was watching it to see really Diablo 3 stuff. I don't even play Diablo 3 that much anymore. I had some friends that went this year. Hope you guys had a good time. Um, you guys seem to be having a good time. I was watching you on Twitter, and you guys send me text messages just trying to make me jealous. They're sitting there. They sent a picture of themselves sitting um, on like to getting ready to watch the show on the main stage, like the opening ceremony and everything. And I'm like, oh, it'd been cool to go, but because anytime you go into a convention like that, doesn't matter if like watching it like at home is boring. Being there is so much different. It's just really fun, so good. If you ever get a chance to go to Comic Con or BlizzCon or anything like that, I'd say go, because you're probably going to have a good time if you play Blizzard games. That is for BlizzCon. If it doesn't matter what, if you like TV or movies, going to Comic Con is always good. But yeah, this blog has pretty much been about convention talk all day.